Maybe, obviously, we need to press the switch. Yep, unlocks the door over here. Not very surprising. We can move forward, though. I barely even thought about my father's death. I guess I wasn't expecting to find him any other way. I was determined to complete his work, find an answer to the infection, and then contact the Hive. Which, since our father killed himself over that, is probably not the best idea, but hey, you know, whatever you want to do, sir. And now we're in a cave. Exactly what should be connected to every library. Just the handy-dandy cave that one can expect. Jeez, the worms here. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It looks like a worm tunnel, but yeah, I can recognize the whale noises now for the worm that they are. It's an old concrete pipe, probably used in the sewer. Since there's more worm noises, I think we all know what's going to be happening in this next sequence. If you said being chased by a worm, you'd probably be correct. Well, the first step is to figure out how we're going to get up here. I guess it's over here. It's a large wooden board. Once that, I'm going to be doing parkour of trying to avoid a worm trying to kill me here. Or, how would I get over there? Can't really fit through there easily. I can pick up this board though. Pick up one of these sides easily? Yeah, I can. Okay. It's harder than it looks sometimes. In case I need these. Oh, right, there's a ladder over here. Really heavy, but I think I can move it. Oh, it's a power switch here. Didn't even see it. Let's see what this does. Well, at least I can go up now. I'm attacked by a worm pretty shortly. I'm still expecting that. I mean, maybe it's just because of the worm noise. Maybe they're trying to make me expect it, but yeah. Yeah. Hip. There it is.
Holy hell! I mean, good. Yeah, more monkeys for the incinerator. Shut up.
His throat is practically gone. Poor guy looks like a nasty death. All the time I go up to where he nastily died. Obviously fun. I can't reach the top plateau from here. How unfortunate. Not what I meant to do either, though. Oh, there's... Nope. Not gonna lose this. Actually, do I really need that artifact, though? Really? Just fucking jumped off. there's anything else up here besides the artifact. It doesn't look like it. Don't really need it. I'm just gonna kill myself. I'm just gonna go back down and see what I can observe from there. I guess one potential answer would be to pull the switch. And let's see if it raises the ladder over there. Or no, that's not it at all. Stack the barrels correctly. Oh wait, wait, I can see it's what I goddamn think it is. As high as I can. There's a ledge, of course. Ta-da! Of course I overlooked something stupidly obvious like that. There's also a way to get... Yep. Ta-da! Didn't need it, but got it. I'm glad the rock didn't fall on me.
It really is quite amazing. You monkeys and your problem solving. How do you manage it with such small, singular brains? Isn't it terribly quiet not hearing the thoughts of every one of your brothers?
Yeah, because of the central connection you guys are all supposed to have. Let's go up through here. Sounds like there's something hidden back here, so yep. Obviously. Let's see what she has to say now.
You came! I guess I didn't really expect you to bother. My lab partner's such a pessimist. Was such a pessimist. It kind of rubbed off on me. He tried to make it through to me not too long ago. I guess he's a bit late for the party. You'll have to make a quick detour over the surface next, but be careful. If the cold doesn't kill you, well, let's just say I didn't pick the safest of locales for my last-ditch survival attempt. Okay, good news. Good news. Oh yeah, I think I've got a cure. Well, it's not really what you'd call a cure, but it should be enough to help you. I don't think I'm infected. I was careful, but I guess if you come rescue me and I'm looking at you like you're a roast chicken, I got it wrong. Sorry, that probably wasn't funny, was it? No, I suppose not. Well, I hope to see you soon.
Yeah, cures, rescues, saving the world, also cliché, also ridiculous. Do you really think you're doing the right thing? Your morality is just a lasting stain left behind by religion.
I'm pretty sure morality existed before religion properly existed, but hey, but religion actually exists because we ourselves want a moral ground, because humans kind of naturally search for morality because of their higher brain reasoning. They need a way to reason why good is good and bad, and the difference between good and bad. But anyways, before we get into all that talk, let's look at this construction text, which is corrupted, of course. Alright. Well, onward to move forward. Oh, actually going outside. A cure! I had my doubts by then, but I didn't have much choice. I resolved to find Annabelle and put things right. On account there's a third game. Their episode is probably not quite a cure, but yay. Here we are in Snowy Place.
I'm not actually cold, you understand? I'm just trying to make you feel better. Very inefficient thing, your brain. Gives off lots of heat.
There's some dark, sticky material in the barrel. Not sure what this could use a spray for, but I'll keep it for now. A spray with flammable content. Probably can put off ice beam, I guess. Oh, speaking of the devil. Something to throw at it, like a rock. Any rocks worth picking up? If I die, that's fine. I'll figure it out. I'll go hide in here. There it goes. Continue, I just wanted to... you only live once and all that.
I'm not actually cold, you understand? I'm just trying to make you feel better. Very inefficient thing, your brain. Gives off lots of heat.
Let's see. Oh wait, I can use alcohol on it. I'll not be able to soak enough to make it flammable. Fucking jeez. I think I have the right idea because he's saying stuff though. I start thinking straight. Alright, flammable stuff in the barrel. Well, I'll have to figure this goddamn thing out. Maybe let's look around more. Maybe there's more than I'm not seeing.
I'm not actually cold, you understand? I'm just trying to make you feel better. Very inefficient thing, your brain.
Oh!
Gives off lots of heat.
There's more over here. Over here.
Now, if I were you, which arguably I am, I'd be asking myself in a gormless sort of voice, did that bridge really collapse, or is my good friend Clarence just playing an hilarious jape? The answer, monkey man, is that I don't even know myself. One way to find out. Please, don't get us killed.
I'll put painkillers for this section. I should probably look around. Continue. I need to figure out how to stop dying here. Oh, it saves right
Now, if I were you, which arguably I am, I'd be asking myself in a gormless sort of voice, did that bridge really collapse, or is my good friend Clarence just playing an hilarious jape? The answer, monkey man, is that I don't even know myself.
Lighter.
One way to find out. Please, don't get us killed.
Okay, thank God, finally some more. That's what I'm thinking. But wait, I could always flame cannons. That's an idea. I should get my health back though, my warmth back, I guess. I feel a lot better now. I should probably be more careful before running out there again. So these seem to heal you a lot faster, probably because they realize that they tied the health mechanic to this, so when you're nearby fire, it heals you somewhat. Good is good, though. Well, give a free health heal. Let's look around some. What's up here? What's the point of being up here? But I'm looking. Got a ladder, so that's improvement, I think. And then fall off. Don't know if I need it. I don't think you actually jumped that. See, there's just two convenient rocks here. Yeah. Because the mechanic, you need to be able to be here. If I left there, I should probably be more careful before I run out there again. I'm going to go to full health before I say that. Leap across. Yep. I guess I'll look around a bit more. I'm not sure if I found everything here. I think I did find batteries and that. So I'm not really sure what else I expect to find. But yeah. I don't really see much else. That's what it is. Before I look through here, so I might as well try to cross right now. Yeah. Surprise, rocks can be used as a bridge too. Oh, what the fuck did you just do? Let's go through the map. That's known. Continue.
Now, if I were you, which arguably I am, I'd be asking myself in a gormless sort of voice, did that bridge really collapse, or is my good friend Clarence just playing an hilarious jape? The answer, monkey man, is that I don't even know myself.
Is it just
one way to find out? Please, don't get us killed.
Is it just me, or does sometimes he sound kind of Joker-esque in some of his dialogue? Not really like Joker, but the delivery sometimes sounds a bit like it. Oh well. Going from there, anyone else in good stand, I guess I could probably use this guy crossing. Hopefully not fucking wall jump where the fuck I did to my death. Freeze to death, yep, which is why I'm rushing over here now. Got a lighter, there we go. Flame can now. When I was a kid, they just said, when I was a kid, something. Now, my guess is I can combine these two things. Let's see, I think I can use these like a flamethrower. Oh, really? 4. Oh, got my health back, let's do my magic. Flamethrower! I should probably hit that and go in here before that. It's bad to my fingers anymore, and you can't keep it so much longer. Yep. Get my warmth back. Those are a bit stiff, but I'm getting there. Let myself go on the full health, because it does definitely detract from health and all that. I feel a lot better now. I should be probably more careful before rushing out there again. Well, we'll do what we can, really. Sometimes we can, and sometimes we can't. I'll actually wait till I get to full health this time as well. It's actually best if I stand up in this case, because heat travels up. So yeah, I wasn't keeping this down. However, since the fire is made, not by me, I have to stand up. Okay, let's do it. Let's cross the bridge. Magic.
This charrette, he's plastered all over your mind like a garish wallpaper. He wanted to die and we wouldn't let him. You know, he's kind of humming up the place, if you know what I mean. Weird smell. Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go give you a memory of him a good kicking.
There are some dark distinct materials in the barrel. I'll hold on to this piece of cloth, might come in handy. Am I right in thinking that cloth and alcohol? I'm not wrong. They're soaked in alcohol, the cloth should light easily. I wonder, what I'm supposed to do with this setup. I'm trying to, be able to use this on. It's conveniently placed explosive barrels right here? Probably. Oh, this is obvious. One of the barrel here would be a waste. It needs to be closer to the door, make sure it evaporates. Okay. There you go. Now get the fuck out of here and head back inside. I would like to observe the explosion. Hopefully I have a window inside. Nah, I missed it. Give me my health though before I run back out there. Recharge the health the best I can. Okay. All part of the fun, I suppose. I get myself in the full health status before I run out there. I guess it makes sense that the complete health status is the one that takes the longest to recharge too, so yeah. It happens both in the regular recharging health and its accelerated form when staying next to the fire, so I'm not wholly surprised. Alright, let's run for it now. And I guess back indoors. Nice little trip outside for a small bit, but yeah. Yep, back indoors we go. I'm not very surprised, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys aren't either. It'd be kind of cool to face weird monsters in the field.
Okay, so, on the to-do list, find this damsel in distress, kill the bad guys, cure infection, save the world. Chances of success? Nil. Chances of survival? Well, you've got old Clarence on board. That should speak for itself. Chances of you buggering things up royally? Almost certain.
Yeah. Go down there, old barrel friend of mine. I guess it's time for us to continue on. Deep into the crevices of this underground bunker still? Or I guess we're still in the laboratory. I think we weren't really that far underground if we were able to get outside like that. Well, whatever. We'll continue. That's because we're deep in a ravine or something. Probably start sneaking around soon. Kennel, examination room, chemical laboratory. I don't know what any of those are, but there's a map. Also, kennel, examination room, laboratory, research room. Research room is that way. Yep, here's a map. This place is huge, but not too many points of interest. There's a foyer. Where am I on the map? Looking for one of these staircases. Or at least that's what you think. I guess it'd be next to the research room. So 2. Yeah, I guess I'm in the foyer, but it's not mentioned there. So there's actually some. Look, there's rooms in the middle. That explains why I said this place is huge. It does look pretty big. So first is the south exit, which is where we came from. 4 is kennel, which I guess we could head for. I guess I'm gonna first head for the research facility. Gonna do the whole clockwork thing I've been doing. After there's a door there, and 3, the examination area is kind of in the middle. In fact, maybe I should pass them through the middle. But first, the research center. Okay, this is called the shelter, the scientific station, class A307, the shelter. So this is a shelter. Got it. There's multiple rooms. There's little small things to explore. What a nice foyer they got here, though, right? Well, let's go to the research room. This is our first point of interest. Oh, there's an outside little area that we can see. I mean, I guess we just come from the outside, so that's kind of nice. Be bad if I need to hide. Honestly, it seems like hide if possible, but a lot of these guys seem to be triggered by events and all that, so it's just better to run most often than not. And of course, locked by a keycard in the room. I'm really surprised.
You know, you turning up here is probably the second best thing to happen to me since I've been down here. I'm reserving first place for when we get out. So, I'm not big-headed enough to think you came all the way here just to rescue me. I wasn't lying, though. I think I've worked out how to disinfect you. But, you probably saw this coming. It's not quite as simple as all that. I had to engage the failsafe on the research rooms to seal myself in here, and that means we need a keycard to get me out. One of the personnel, one of the infected ones, tried to get in with a card, but I don't know where it went. Look, I need you, and, well, if you do get me out, I'll give you the biggest hug of your life.
Christ! Go here, go there, fetch this, run me a bath. Typical broad, atypical circumstances. You think fate has anything to do with this? Fate is merely the war cry of those too scared to think for themselves.
Sure. I need a key card to open the door, and probably a passcode, it seems. Let me find an access card to get through this door. Well, at least we know where we're ultimately going. Big snowy old hole here. This place is huge. Not very surprising. Okay, so research facility, chemical laboratory, chemical, kennel, examination room. Guess I should head to all the points of interest. Also, there should be a door that's open right here. That's sealed up, maybe? It won't budge. Oh, back in the sneaking I go, there's probably gonna be some monsters that come about. Kennel research room. I guess I'll head to the kennel. Are we actually gonna finally see dogs since they disappeared after being all over the first game? Oh boy. Research room. Examination room, chemical laboratory. I'm just kind of getting a feel for my surroundings. I'd say it's definitely a dead end, so yeah, that you can't get there so easily to the map, of course. I guess I went the right way, but they wanted me to make sure I knew what I was doing. Actually, speaking of that, was on my to-do list. I need to find the key card so I can get to the research room where Annabelle is. I guess she could tell me the combination.
The Archaic would never ask that employees work longer than the recommended 8-hour shift, but understands that enthusiasm for their work and dedication to the team may often motivate them to do so. Thank you for not letting us down.
I like the research lady, or I guess announcer lady's words sometimes, and indeed there's monsters wandering the maze. We're not very surprised by this. I'm not very surprised by this. I'm pretty sure none of you guys are either. I'll go to the kennel first. This needs to be my first point of intrigue, so of course the big old staircase leading down to it as well. down. Launch doesn't seem to be following, it's just the music's playing to put me into a tense mode. Here we go, though. We're also just going to play the Ace Close By, I guess. Let's go inside the kennel. Thankfully, it's open. I mean, I was pretty sure it's going to be because we have a locked door we have to deal with, but you never know. Now we're going to meet dogs again, finally, for the first time in who knows how long. Chances seem pretty high. I guess maybe if there are dogs, they pushed it for much later into the game because we got way too adjusted to dogs in the first game because they threw them at us literally every turn. I didn't mind them though. Okay, I thought that was a shadow or something firstly. Of course, the kennel's open, which means the dogs have come out. It stinks. First, make sure. Understand what that was all about. Well, it was a thing at the very least. Raw food and smell of wet dog. It's pretty obvious what it was used for. I don't know why I'm sensing dog in here when this happens. How about this dog outside? This is where the dog slept. It's pretty filthy. Strange artifact, of course. That's just me walking. Label says crate contains dog food. Well, it's got the dog music playing, so I think silly to assume there was anything else here. In case I decide that I need to run from dogs, I'll do it like this. I can fit through there. Dogs probably can too. But dogs can only push open doors that are marked as the direction that they're headed. Oh.
Dark, isn't it? Echo! 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 Kinda empty. Now this is what it's like to be me, buried deep within the cavernous expanse you call a mind. You see, this is what puts me in such a bad mood. We spend all this time messing about with door codes, levers, human appendages, and it turns out at the blink of an eye, I can just block it all out. Whoosh! Gone. Just you and me on some kind of messed up holiday. You think I can conjure up some margaritas? No? Shall we get the hell out of here then?
Huh.
Well, it's hardly better, but it is more interesting. Just.
What happened in here? I don't know. Is there... I mean, oh, there's a lot of handprints, I see. Well, somebody decided to go really extreme finger painting, it seems. Just make sure there wasn't anything hidden beneath it. This is not a bad hiding spot. Okay. This is obviously a pretty decent hiding spot for the dog enemies. They have difficulty. If they're anything like the first game, which I assume they are, they have difficulty seeing, so. I guess I'll go back here. Do heightened high. There's a lot of light sources that make it kind of hard. I'm saying dogs still. I definitely hear them, but Hearing and seeing are different things, and bloody paw prints. You know, I'm not really surprised. Standard stuff, a couple of collars, a leash and a water bowl. Alright, what's in here? Besides dog corpses. At least I really hope they're just corpses. At the very least, we should investigate. I think that would have wakened one of them. I remember that I can make noise like that. I bet that distracts dogs too. I hope I've seen the last of these appalling things. Judging from the claw and bite marks, I'd say another dog killed this one, hopefully. Horrible. I mean, I guess either that's him playing tricks on me, or me psychically being linked to dog memories or something. There's really nothing here, though. I guess just a little backstory and some dog corpses. Maybe in the end, that's all we really need. Okay. Onward and outward. For all I know, the dogs are all just plain dead, so we'll keep that's all here. The flash of light was so obviously going to give that one away. They shouldn't have done the flashlight. They should have just had a dog at the end of the tunnel. Then it would have been more effective. I guess they had to signify it was real somehow, but yeah. It almost seems like an animal did this, but there's no claw marks. I can't quite fit in there, unfortunately, so... What is this smell? There's like an acid dog. Bleh, spits acid. Dog marks went to this, which is obviously closed, so probably something else we need to do. Maybe we need to open the shutter over here or something. Let's find out. All the doors are closed doors, which is notable. Circuits and electrical power components, so obviously you expect to find inside an electrical cabinet like that. Before I do that, let me just look around. Make sure there's like nothing which I need for whatever. Batteries, which is still always charging, even though I'm not really using it, and the notes. Efficiency assessment, sanctioned by L.F. Carpenter, elevated, subject Wilbur Frisk, Chief Overseer, Shelter Research, Station Greenland. Report filed by Garrett Quinn. February 20th, 2000. My assessment at Frisk begins today. I have taken up stations as his personal assistant, and my report will run for 6 months. Since taking over control of the facility from Bren Stafferson in 1980, Frisk has turned up precious few results, and I intend to discover why. March 5th, 2000. Having observed Frisk for 2 weeks, it seems my earlier assumptions may have been quite incorrect. He displays passion, efficiency, and above all, commitment to the cause. These qualities are ably demonstrated by the recent discoveries of what is being called the Tungite Tomb at the primary evacuation. He has, of course, called for a full-scale investigation. April 20th, 2000. A small-scale epidemic has resulted from the opening of the tomb. This will be a perfect opportunity to fully observe Frank's ability to deal with high-pressure scenarios. May 24th, 2000. The epidemic has developed beyond all control. There have been many casualties, and it's hard not to highlight Walber as the primary cause. June 13th, 2000. Frisk has lost all control. While a number of survivors have fled and others have holed themselves up in the mess hall, Frisk has chosen to lock himself away in the kennels and the remaining dogs for protection. I have had no choice but to follow him here. here in order to complete my report. September ? I've lost sense of time. Frisk seems to almost be enjoying himself. He's become very close to the canines. Every day he leaves the compound to forage for food in the main base, which he then feeds to the animals, despite a number of them being infected. October ? Frisk has developed some strange symptoms. He's becoming sensitive to light. The slightest light scares him away. He's also displaying almost animalistic tendencies. He's been digging out some of the walls and hiding behind them. Further, I suspect he may be sneaking out of the facility at night, possibly even in the mines. Some of the dogs have turned up dead. Entry 8. I have been observing Frisk for some time now, and I believe I can conclude my report. Frisk displays outstanding efficiency, though I am now forced to call his judgment into doubt. Despite plenty of rations remaining, I believe he may have begun eating the canines. Entry 9. When I woke up this morning, there was a corpse lying on the floor beside me. I broke up the flashlight, fearful Frisk may have been savaged or taken his own life. As I did so, I could not help but see at the corner of my vision Frisk fleeing back into the shadows. The dead man was Dr. Roberts, a scientist I was sure had escaped into the mines at first signs of the epidemic. I don't think I was. At the first signs of the epidemic, he had bite marks on his side and looked to have been dragged away some way. In addition, his tongue was missing. I'll continue to observe Frisk while taking additional security precautions. Okay, so we're linking things together. So Dr. Roberts is the scientist who all the others were relying on, who escaped early. He got towards the front of the mines, but couldn't quite escape. And then, of course, he got into the hobby of eating spiders, and he got out his own tongue. We saw in the first game, I even played around with his tongue and gave it to a spider, so, whatever. Anyways, though, I guess his body ultimately was dragged here. That would mean, that wasn't that long ago, though. There was a big, because what took him away, we heard some heavy footsteps and struggles, and he disappeared. We thought the spiders took him, but yes, it was this guy. It saved my game. These things, they're taking me, they need me, they're beckoning me in. Switchboard controlling electricity. Switchboard controlling electricity. I don't know what I've done, but yeah. I've certainly done something, though. Making those noises like something that's crawling inside the walls. Because there's something crawling inside the walls. We've been over this. There's a man that's literally digging through the walls. So he has acid spit. It has nothing to do but to go forward, so might as well. Oh! He's a one-hit kill. What a tricky son of a bitch.